everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be continuing our raids grind for the Tumeken shadow, but just before we get into that, let's finish getting my alchemical points. Alright, there we go, that should be enough points. Oh, no way. I was like one tick off of perfect. I forgot to record a replay, but basically I died at Akka and yeah, I just wasn't doing any damage. Like that was probably the longest Akka fight I've ever had. And I wasn't even switching bad or anything particularly awful. I just kept hitting really low. So it took ages and just drained all my supplies. I want to push for the 195, so we're going to keep sending them. Hey, I got it that time. I did kind of lower my health a little bit by accident there, so I do need to be a little bit more careful here. Alright, after failing so close to the end of that one, I managed to redo it, but because I had the super combat and range, so I was able to extend my stats a bit, but I've had to use another salt to be able to get through that, so now we're just praying I can actually complete the rest of the raid. I don't know why I'm struggling so bad. I'm really just not doing well on this at the moment. Again, I've got 52 health and why do I keep ending up like this? I feel like I'm not playing as bad as this is making. Maybe my setup's just not strong enough. Like maybe the trident, I don't know. Because I spend ages on Akka. I'm actually no worse off by going for this next attempt, so screw it. As you can see, I'm now at the bank, so I died, but 93 magic. Alright, time to try and push for 195 again. Ha ha ha. Ah, there we go. Easy game. And the annoying thing is, the first two sections seem to do really well at, and most of the time don't even need to drink any brew doses, but as soon as I get to Akka, I seem to just, waste all my supplies, and I don't even think it's necessarily me playing bad or anything like that. Maybe I should learn the butterfly method. Yeah, essentially, I just don't, like, especially my mage setup, I just don't think is strong enough. Like, I keep just not having enough damage to really kill Akka quickly, I guess. And then I just like I have to brew because, like, for instance, the melee damage without butterflying is unavoidable in a sense. Even when praying melee, you're taking damage. So I don't know, maybe that's why I haven't been able to do a 195 yet, but I really do want to get one. I'm pretty certain I've got the capability to. It's just I keep running out of supplies, so I need to figure out whether it's me playing bad or what's going on. But I might look into the butterfly method because I think it might be a requirement, especially while my mage setup is pretty weak. I love the way I say that, and then instantly I got absolutely smacked by the rangers. So yeah, I think I got it. If I got it, I have been getting a lot better at getting this if it's the one down. Beautiful. Alright, that is the best that's ever gone in terms of supplies left, so this should be good, hopefully. Oh, that's so much easier when you actually have resources and health. Honestly, I think Bubba, the monkey room, the puzzle room beforehand, I kind of dislike because I just use up a bunch of health and resources because I'm probably not doing it right yet. But Bubba itself, as long as I have like a brew and a restore spare at the start of the room with full health and prayer, I find it relatively simple. Like, especially with Bofa, you kind of just make sure you dodge and stay to the sides. It's honestly not that bad, but yeah, I just keep not having the resources to actually be able to do it. Let's go. I did my first 195. Alright, ignore the time. I had to AFK for like 5 minutes anyway, so I could have actually got that sub 40. Now, do we get anything? That's the real question. Nope, we don't. You know what? Double magic seed is pretty good loot still. I'll take it. Alright, making a decision based on what one of my teammates told me is maybe Lively Larvae isn't worth it, at least while I'm doing solos. It's basically a free extra 5 points if you're doing duos or more because you can get to them relatively quickly. But in solo for 5 points, most of the time you just can't really kill them all. I probably could with the blowpipe, but it doesn't one hit, so it's probably just a bit much. So I'm probably just gonna remove this because 5 raid level doesn't mean too much when I'm trying to go for 300 anyway. I'm gonna need to put some big ones in, like eventually walk the path or something like that anyway. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. Hopefully it should make Kefri use up less prayer. Oh, just call me a professional 2 times in a row. Alright, just watch that back, and I stupidly attacked the monkey that was going up there, which meant I got dragged away. I'm basically just gonna send it and hope that I can get this still somehow. No, I'm dead. That's so annoying. Is that enough? No way, that clutched 1 health. Oh my god. I guess that is a prime example of why you shouldn't give up. Like, I genuinely thought that was over, and I had 1 brew run restore going in there, kept just not hitting, and then at the end I still managed to do it. Honestly, I'm just so happy that I managed to get through that. Hey, let's go. 2 195s in a row, or 190s at least, and nothing. All right, what do we get? That's pretty good loot, to be fair. That's got to be some good alks at least, if nothing else. But the seeds are useful, rubies are useful, good stuff. There we go, 82 fletching. Oh, I just got an elite task on. I'm not quite sure that was actually full. There we go, another 190. Let's go. Nope, nothing. All right, what do we get? You know what? 7 toadstools, that's pretty nuts. Dragonstone's also good. You know what? I'll take that. I actually did 3 of those in a row, so I kept really struggling, and then suddenly I was able to do them. I think after I complete the first one, getting rid of lively larvae really helped in terms of the prayer. So I definitely think I'm going to leave that off because it is just basically a prayer drain, having to have prey range on the entire of Kefri. But yeah, it means we're now going to push to a 220, and I wasn't even planning to get 3 in a row. It was just if I complete 3 in general on 190, because I want to keep pushing it so I can keep getting better and better. 220, which is introducing hardcore onto the run, so only 1 life, which I mean pretty much with the resources I have available and the gear I've got, I pretty much had to do that anyway. It was more just of a safety net while I was learning the mechanics and everything to help me not spend as much. We also add in walk for it because I'm consistently getting under 40 minutes, so I'm pretty sure that these 2 here are just free as long as I can complete the raid, obviously, and not have to AFK. And this also adds ancient haste, so they just charge up quicker. So it means that the first little like obelisk bit will be slightly harder, but honestly, I think these 3 invocations really don't make it that much more difficult. So I'm going to have to figure out what to push to next, because I've been jumping up like 30 or 40. I want to jump up another 30 after I do 3 raids on 220, because if I can get to 250 consistently, then all I've got to do is add insanity or walk the path. And that instantly pushes me into the expert raids where the rewards or the unique chance starts to ramp up rapidly. So yeah, that's the goal, to get another 30 preset after this. And then after that, it will just be figuring out whether I want to go with insanity or walk the path to try and push for that 300. Oh, is that another 1 down? I hope it is. That's going to be really good with the speed. Yes, let's go. I'm getting a lot better at that. I don't know why, but that is definitely my worst puzzle room by a mile. Like, I just always end up using a shit ton of supplies, which I don't understand how there's a way of not doing it, because I just, on the shamans and stuff, I just don't seem to hit, and so they just keep spawning stuff in. And I died at Baba. What the fuck? Okay, so I just quickly went into the monkey puzzle room, and honestly, like, I knew something was wrong, but basically some of the enemies are at different levels, so when I tagged them all and put them in a certain color so I knew what to attack them with, not all of them were going that way. So like some of the volatile ones were coming up the same color as another one, and then so that got really confusing. So I think that might have threw me off, which is why I probably died in that last puzzle room. I keep forgetting to clip when I die, mainly because I'm just annoyed at myself for not doing it. I think now I've got it sorted, I should find that easy, and hopefully that uses less resources overall. Okay, I'm also creating sort of like an optimized setup for that room, because yeah, as I said, that room seems to be the one, at least puzzle wise, I'm struggling with most. I keep just running out of resources at the moment, so I'm hoping this will be the change that sort of makes it all just a lot more consistent for me. Okay, I've realised there's something I should have done a long time ago, and that is upgrade my portal nexus so I can actually, with boost, get it to the next tier. So now I can have 8 teleports. I use the like T and crystal saw boost together to be able to do this, but I should have done this a long time ago. But now I've actually got the second tier of it, and I can get some more upgrades. I can actually get some more teleports in there, so I'm going to put the Arceus library one, because that's another useful one to be able to quickly teleport to change spellbooks, and I'm going to put the one for Valamore because I just think it's going to be useful to be able to access that, especially with the new group boss potentially coming soon. So yeah, they're the 2 I'm going to add, but I've got space to add another 2 when I have the runes for it. But we're going to leave that episode there. We're going to continue grinding out and trying to get higher raid levels in the next one. If you do want to keep up the series, make sure to subscribe, but otherwise, thank you for watching everyone, and I shall see you all in the next episode.